Imagine a dark night, the streets of Medina wrapped in silence, people sunk into deep sleep. And in that silence a man is walking, a man upon whose shoulders rests the responsibility of an entire Ummah. In his heart there is no crown, only the fear of Allah. In his hand there is no staff of power, only justice. In his eyes there is no sleep, only the pain of his people. This is no ordinary man. This is Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu an, the Ameer-ul-Momineen, the same Umar whose justice made even shaitan change his path. Yet tonight this mountain of justice is about to stop in front of a small hut, about to hear words that will change the course of history, a single sentence that will shape generations, a night that will become a lamp for all times to come. It was the habit of Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu to walk through the streets of Medina at night. No guards, no announcements, no identity. Only one concern in his heart, that no one should sleep hungry, that no oppressed soul should be crying for help, that no mother should be swallowing her tears while trying to soothe her children. He could not sleep peacefully on his bed until he was certain that his people were at ease. That night too he had stepped out with the same intention. A cool breeze was blowing, the stars shimmered silently in the sky, and the soil of Medina recognized the footsteps of this humble servant of Allah. As he walked on, he stopped near a small hut from which a faint light and soft voices could be heard. It wasn't noise, it was the whisper of poverty, the suppressed cry of hardship. Hazrat Umar radiallahu an paused. His heart said, listen. His ears said, wait. He stood close to the wall. Inside, a mother and her daughter were speaking. There was exhaustion in the mother's voice, helplessness, the bitterness of hunger. She said, my daughter, mix a little water into the milk. Buyers will come in the morning. We'll get a bit more money. There is no flour in the house. The stove is cold. The children are hungry. The mother's heart was trapped by circumstances. Poverty had weakened her resolve. But inside that same hut was a heart stronger than circumstances. The daughter replied softly yet firmly, Mother, Ameer-ul-Momineen has forbidden mixing water into milk. This is haram. We cannot do this. The mother said helplessly, my child, where is Omar watching us? It is night, no one can see. We are not stealing anyone's right, it's just a little water. At that moment the daughter spoke words that flashed like lightning in the darkness. She said, Mother, if Umar cannot see us, then the Lord of Omar is surely watching us. Those words did not return after striking the walls of the hut. They etched themselves into the history of Medina. Hazrat Omar's body trembled. The man who never trembled on the battlefield, who never faltered while making the greatest decisions, was shaken to his core by this single sentence. Tears flowed from his eyes. His lips quivered. His head bowed. He stood there for a long time, as if the earth itself had held his feet in place. He thought, O Umar, you are the Ameer-ul-Momineen, yet in this humble hut lives a daughter whose faith is stronger than your position. Silently he stepped away. He did not knock on the door, did not reveal his identity, but a lamp had been lit in his heart. He returned home, yet sleep was miles away from his eyes. Again and again he repeated the same words. If Umar cannot see, the Lord of Umar surely sees. Morning arrived. The call to Fajr echoed through Medina. The city awoke, but Hazrat Umar's heart was still in that hut. He called his son, Hazrat Asim radiallahu an. There was an unusual seriousness on his face. He said, my son, last night I did not see a girl, but I saw her faith. I wish you to marry her if she agrees. Hazrat Asim radiallahu an lowered his head and replied, Father, whoever you choose for me will be an honor for me. Inquiry was made, and the same poor yet honorable girl was brought forward. No noise of beauty, no pride of wealth, only the fragrance of Taqwa. The marriage took place. Time passed. From that pure lineage a child was born, named Umar. History knows him as Umar ibn Abdul Aziz rahimahullah, the same Umar who extinguished the lamp when he handled personal matters, saying it was state oil. The same Umar during whose rule wolves and goats drank from the same stream. The same Umar in whose era no one could be found to accept zakat. All of this was the blessing of that one sentence, the reward of that daughter's faith. This incident teaches us that in the sight of Allah, value is not in poverty or wealth, but in taqwa. In Allah's eyes, weight is not of clothing, but of character. If you are alone, if you are in darkness, if you feel no one is watching, remember, your Lord is watching. And whoever restrains themselves for Allah, Allah raises them not only in this world, but through generations. This story is not only about Hazrat Umar radiallahu an, it is for every heart standing between truth and falsehood. It is for every mother torn between necessity and halal and haram. It is for every daughter who even in loneliness does not forget Allah. If this story touched your heart, if you want such faith-awakening stories to keep reaching you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share this message, because perhaps a lamp lit in one heart may change the destiny of an entire generation.